So we're showing you from a biblical perspective, Zach. God doesn't care about what society thinks or what they want to do.
He wouldn't care.
Exactly.
You don't care what
His rules, you follow them, you live, you don't, you die.
When the Son of Man shall come in his glory.
So when Christ returns in his glory, crack the sky, make war, like it said in Revelation 19, and I'm going to show you that. When he comes in his glory and his power, read on.
Shall be gathered all nations.
He shall gather all nations, read on.
And he shall separate them.
He shall do what?
Separate them.
No, he shall join them.
Separate them.
Stop talking foolishness. God is about separation. Get me the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 8, Old Testament, and I'm going to show you in the New Testament, it's the same verbiage. Because he said, blacks, the system is not against. So let me ask this, let me ask you this. How old is the country, the ideology of the concept, Canada? You're a liar, I gave you one, you're a hypocrite. And I handed it to you. Okay, let me ask you a question. Hold on, stop. Hey,
They're ready to fight, buddy. Look at their boots and their pants. They're ready to fight.
how old is the country Canada?
He didn't get the Bible.
150 plus years, right? Alright, so
Founded on what?
before Canada,
He
what was
didn't get the
Native
Bible.
Americans.
He didn't get the Bible.
It's called Kanata, meaning villages, and before Kanata, Turtle Island, before Turtle Island, also. Since Canada came into existence,
Okay.
by Europeans,
He
right?
didn't get the
Has there
Bible.
ever been a native Indian prime minister to show reverence to the people they killed? No. Have there ever been a Chinese prime minister ever since Canada became
Why would you let a
society?
Chinese nationalist? You can't have that, my friend, because even though a Chinese nationalist might escape China, his family is stuck there. Therefore, they can extort his family.
But they want you to hide it and believe
Nothing but Native
watch this.
Americans and Canadians.
I'm going to show you in the Bible, division is biblical. Coming together is anti-God. Read what you have.
So let's take a dark history and remake chapter 22, verse 8.
You know,
When the Most High divided to the nations.
Stop. When God divided to the nations
Their inheritance.
their lots of land,
When he separated.
when he did what?
Separated.
No, when he joined as one big family.
Separated.
That is why when people talk Bullshit, we shut them down with the word of God. The Bible said when God divided the nation, he separated.
That's right. The sons of Adam.
The sons of Adam.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So God divided. Now go to Matthew chapter 25, verse 45, I think. When the Most High God, when the Lord shall come. Read that, Matthew 25, verse 45. So my question is, Jemima, Vera, listen. Old Testament, it just said divided, separated, right? So I'm going to show you in the New Testament, it's the same thing. Jemima, listen, come closer, listen up. Because they're saying unity for all races. That's what they say. Not a problem. We're going off of Bible. We just read into the Old Testament, God divided, separated. Let's see in the New Testament. Read
Matthew chapter 25, verse 21.
So what book is Matthew? What testament is the book of
Only
Matthew?
God.
What book?
Only
New,
God.
right? New,
Not
Jemima.
Jesus.
Matthew's New Testament. My brother. Hey, what's your name? I never got your name. Zach. You know the Bible? What testament is Matthew?
God or Jesus?
Okay, so you don't know. Not a problem. Read. So we're showing you from a biblical perspective, Zach. God doesn't care about what society thinks or what they want to do.
He wouldn't care.
Exactly.
You don't care what
His
the
rules, you follow them, you live, you don't, you die. It's that simple.
You die either way.
Read.
When the Son of Man shall come in his glory.
So when Christ returned in his glory, crack the sky, make war, like it says in Revelation 19, and I'm going to show you that. When he comes in his glory and his power, read on.
And all the holy angels with him.
And he's coming with a mighty host of angels to burn this earth down and kill everybody that did this to his chosen people.
That's right.
And his chosen people that obeys him, he delivers them. Thus saith the Lord. Read.
Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
Read.
And before him shall be gathered all nations.
He shall gather all nations. Read on.
And he shall separate them.
He shall do what?
Separate them.
No, he shall join them.
Separate them.
So stop talking foolishness. God is about separation. So now, let's see what type of God is going to be doing this. Old Testament, Exodus 15 and 3, and the New Testament, Revelation 19 and 9 to 10. Let's see if the verbiage change. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
What is God?
Is a man of war.
So when you read this in your movies, he speaks soft. Oh, he loves everybody. He hugs. But what did the Bible say? What type of man is God? A man of war. So now go to Revelation 19 and verse 9.
Revelation chapter 19, verse 10.
New Testament. Revelation, the end of the Bible, it doesn't get more new. Old Testament said God is a man of war, he separate nations. Let's see if New Testament change. Read.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Jesus. Worship God, for the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy.
Read.
And I saw heaven open.
So John saw the heavens open, right? Read on.
And behold, a white horse.
A white horse.
And he sat upon him.
And he, who is the he that's sitting on a white horse? Donald Trump? Carney? No, that's Jesus the Christ, the black Messiah, the God of the nation of Israel. Read.
And he sat upon him, was called faithful and true, and in righteousness.
And in righteousness, this God, this black God, is sitting on a white horse in righteousness. Let's see what he's doing.
He doeth judge and make war,
because he is a man of war.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.